Hey, 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 what's going on, YouTube community? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about how self reliance can cure your anxiety. So, don't mind. This is what I like about this. I can actually tweak some stuff while I'm on my live session. That's kind of fun. This isn't something that I can't do this in my preset, my pre-recorded videos. That's actually, I feel like I'm actually a human being recording these type of recordings because I'm here with you. I am engaged. And how is it that? So I'll wait for a second and allow for you guys to get in there. I feel like this is more personable. I'm all about the personable approach. Um, I like being one on one. I like doing my coaching sessions with people because I can be with you in your moment of turmoil, or I can be with you when you need somebody that's like actually there and actually a human being that's not a pre-recorded video, that's not uh, unavailable to you if you need them. So I think this is really cool. This is what I like about. I couldn't wait for my live accessibility to be activated. If you guys remember back when I was trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber threshold, I struggled because I had this laptop that was old, super old, and it was a potato, what people would call it. It was bad. So um, yeah, this is so much more personable, so much more cool. If you're in here, say hello, thumbs up. Let me know who you are. So if you can become self-reliant, which is what we all thrive on, um, that will allow for you to um, get over your anxiety of the breakup or whatever you're going through. And as you know, the people who are anxious, preoccupied, they're just riddled with anxiety. So being self-reliant, becoming self-reliant will actually help you cure that. And what exactly is self-reliance? Self-reliance is being able to rely on yourself for your soul happiness and for your um, financial needs. So if you are employed by somebody, technically you're not self-reliant. You're reliant on somebody else to pay your paycheck every pay period. Um, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you're not self-reliant because if that person disappears, you'll most likely become unhappy and your happiness will be solely reliant upon them. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, man. So here's the thing: if you can discover your purpose in life, discover what makes you wake up in the morning, if you can become totally self sufficient, self reliant upon yourself, which means that you don't need anybody else in your life, you don't need an employer, you don't need um, anything from anybody to make you feel fulfilled, that is total self reliance. That means you get to uh, define what happiness looks like to you. I just did a video over on TikTok because I'm all over the platforms now. I'm trying to like really diversify my portfolio. I need to do podcasts. There's been so many people telling me that I need to go ahead and do um, the podcast format. But I just don't. I'm just one person. I wish I had somebody to help me out to help me do that. But here's the thing: I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not there. God's not telling me to do that right now. So um, when you're able to become self-reliant, um, that's where you have total freeness, total happiness, and you know it's all about just finding that internal, being able to keep that internal flame lit within yourself, which means that no external conditions, no situations, or what a lot of people that come to my channel they struggle with, they're in situationships. No situationship can ever dim that flame from within. What's up, Bible reader? Coming from LA. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a LA Rams fan, so you kind of like you are uh, a woman of my own heart. Because listen, I love the Rams. You know, they came from St. Louis. If you guys remember, I'm kind of rambling here, but they came from St. Louis over to LA. You know, who's to say where they came from? First, nobody's keeping track of any of that information. But um, thank you for being here. Um, and the way that you find your purpose, you know, so that you can become self-reliant is you have to find what is it that drives you? What is it that keeps you um, up at night and what wakes you up in the morning? What makes you want to get up? Find your why for that thing. Um, for me, you know, coaching, Dr. Wayne Dyer, it's somebody that I studied very heavily, passed away 5 years ago. Now, he said that you have to be able to find the music within your heart. He said that everybody came into this world with a song that they wanted to compose within their heart. Um, if there's a song or a a poem that you want to write, if there is a musical that you want to compose, a book you want to write, a speech that you want to give, we all have this music inside of us, something that the divine uh, creator, whether that be God, whether that be Yahweh, Buddha, universe, whatever you want to call it, he has given us something, some type of song, some type of music that he wanted us to compose. Uh, Finding that is kind of a trick. You know, you have to be able to tune yourself into what it is that you want to do. What is it that, you know, God or the creator is wanting for you to do? Um, the only way to really tap into that is by prayer and is by meditation. This is something that I figured out on my own. Like it took a long time to find it, but at the ripe age of 37, I was able to find that. Um, so what you know, Dr. Wayne Dyer, quoting him, said what he said. Him and his daughter, they actually wrote this book together. They said, "Don't die with your music inside of you." Um, and his music was being on stage, giving a speech, talking to people, writing books. He wrote over 50 books, easily 50 books, um, and he was just constantly pouring himself out to the world. And I forgot what person said that um, your gift to the world is your gift to God. Your talents is God's gift to you. Your gift to the world is your gift to God. Something along those lines. You can look it up. I don't know. It's kind of like that. See who's in here still. I think 8 o'clock may be a tough time for people to get on live, but here's the thing: like I really want to do this. I want to be able to have live sessions in this format. I don't know if I'm going to come up with a Patreon, if I'm going to push my website. I want to do a website that I'm a membership website that I'm going to be building um, in order to help people get through tough times in their life. Have somebody to talk to. But it's really cool that um, I'm able to get this unlocked and to do this for you and be here for you and be present with you. If this is something that is really hard to meet, if you're unable to get here at this time, send me an email www.fruitfulseeds.com. Let me know that because I have a guy, certain people that are all over the world, um, Hungary, Spain, the UK. So if this is a hard time for you to make, just let me know. Or you can go to my other platforms, Instagram. Um, what's up, Paris? Hey, Amira. Welcome, welcome. So I'll go ahead and recap for you guys since you just gotten here and you can't replay yet. If you're coming in, thumbs me up. Let me know that you're in here. Say hello. I appreciate that. So, self-reliance. We're talking about self-reliance and how self-reliance can completely cure your anxiety. Because when you are anxious and you're triggered into your anxious preoccupiedness, most likely you are, if you're going through a breakup, we're going to keep this very specific. If you're going through a breakup, you're anxious because that person hasn't texted you back or they're not reciprocating the love that you're pouring out to them. But when you become self-reliant, you don't need that. You don't need their love in return. You don't need to get that validation because I think that's exactly what it is. People, how's the thumbs up doing live? I don't know either. You don't need that validation from people because there's a fine line between communicating your needs and needing validation. And people struggle with that because they're not able to validate themselves. If you're able to validate yourself, then you will just uh, authentically give love to people and not need it in return. Like there's no need for it. If you are just giving so much and you're pouring so much of your love onto them that you already know that you're loved in return. So you don't need that validation. And it's just becoming uh, self-reliant and just understanding that you're a high value person. And when you're a high value person, you don't need any of that in return. So um, I want to keep this live pretty short, but I also wanted to keep it valuable and full of information. So if you have any questions, I'll open it up to you guys with questions. I'll answer that for you right now before I get off. I can see. Yeah, I don't know how you thumbs up during the live sessions. Before you came in here, I was just, explaining how I'm a rookie at this, and I'm so, excited that I can get this thing unlocked past 1,000 subscribers, which I'm well over that now, which is insane. It happened in such a short amount of time that it's almost surreal. It just lets me know that you guys really support the content and what I do. But I definitely want to make this like a regular thing where I'm hopping on here and talking to you guys and giving you support and motivating you throughout your week. Because this is Hump Day. It's Wednesday. So how do we make ourselves high value? What word? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Sorry. How do you make yourself a high value person? Um, by living in your purpose. If there's a class you want to take that class. If there is a place you want to volunteer at, go volunteer at that place. Um, Understand that it is your God-given right to be happy and to be with somebody that reciprocates your love and to um, let you know that you are somebody that is appreciated and valuable in their life. So the more that and I would say that I'm trying to shy away from saying that. The more that you're validated by other people, you'll realize that you're a high value person. Um, when you go into prayer and you go into meditation, go out and live here. Okay. When you go into, sorry, I'm kind of repeating this here. When you realize that you'll be happy with or without that person, which meaning you're goal oriented and you're striving to um, be the best version of yourself, and you're a good parent and you're a good employee. You know that you're a high value person. People tend to put value on themselves by the amount of followers they have or the amount of likes that they get or their pay rate, but that doesn't make you a valuable person. What makes you a valuable person is the way that you make people feel, the way that you engage with people. People who are loving, that are pouring out peace and love and understanding and empathy and compassion to people. Those are high valuable people. Uh, if you're operating that way in your relationship, you're a high value person. Sorry, I'm just kind of writing here, but you're a high value person. Know that the way that you uh, become a person of value is to believe that you're a person of value. That's the very first step. Believe that you're somebody who is worthy of other people's love, worthy of other people's friendship and relationship. Begin there, and then and the rest will come. Like it'll all come flowing back uh, to you. And the way that I was able to become, or to realize that I was a person of value, was by believing it to begin with, and also uh, pouring out as much free motivation and inspiration that I could to people, and it just came back on me. Well, I'm trying to see this. Man, these come really fast. Sorry. Thanks. So if you're a high value person, anyways, and someone implies that we are low value, why we get affected? Oh, okay. Um, so you have to believe it. You have to believe it, like internally, subconsciously. You got to believe it. Your conscious mind is like the gatekeeper. It's it's what stop uh, things from getting placed into your subconscious mind that you don't want there, like the seeds that are being planted. Um, if you see your conscious mind as like what you see on the surface, like if you're looking at like soil, dirt, grass, your conscious mind is the top layer. Whatever is the result of what's set under the dirt, under the soil, under the grass in your subconscious mind. Um, so you just got to start denying the things that people tell you at a conscious level, because you can tell yourself. Have you ever noticed that people go into New Year's uh, Eve and going rolling into the new year? They tell themselves that, I'm a valuable person. Their conscious mind is saying, I'm a person of value. I am going to uh, do this for the new year. I want to quit smoking, or I'm going to start working out more. They tell themselves that consciously, all right? But under the ground, there's absolutely no roots. They're not being watered. Their subconscious is saying, no, we're not doing that. A, we like our menthol and Newports way too much to give up smoking. So you're lying to yourself. And two, we like our pizza and we like our carbs and our wines. So there's no way we're not gonna even want to accommodate that. And working out? No, come on now, bro. Like you don't even work out. You serious? We're not working out. So your conscious mind is saying, yeah, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But in underground, our subconscious is like, yeah. It's same with relationships. So you got people saying, I deserve this and I deserve that. I deserve a high value guy, a guy that's going to, or girl that's going to meet all our needs and love us and support us. But underground, you know, your roots are saying, your subconscious is saying, I don't know, I think we like a little bit of toxic. I think we like somebody that's going to, maybe not come home tomorrow night, or somebody that you know might push us and get a little aggressive with us. I think we like that. That's what we. So your subconscious mind is your operating system saying, yeah, we're gonna roll with that. Your conscious mind is like, well, I'm weak, Lord, I'm weak. I can't do it that way. I guess I gotta go with what my subconscious is, what I feel like I deserve. So you have to. Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. So your conscious mind is conceiving the idea. Your subconscious mind isn't believing it. So you're going to go with the same old normal natural programming that you're so used to. But this can all be resolved by being able to become self-reliant, which means, if it's one thing, we attract weirdos, dismissive avoiders as more else. Like, yeah, you attract dismissive avoidance because um, your subconscious mind was probably programmed a really long time ago throughout childhood. Normal felt for you was somebody who was emotionally available because in childhood, that's what you saw. That's what was used. You were used to. So no matter how much you told yourself, I'm going to go out and I'm not going to deal with somebody that's just like my dad or just like my mom. But then, sure enough, you end up with somebody that's just like your mom and just like your dad. It felt comfortable, it felt like normal to you. Um, so yeah, that's it. Good to see y'all. Um, this can be resolved by becoming more self-reliant, which means self-love, self-healing, and building that self-esteem. When you're able to do that, then you'll be able to set those boundaries and X out people in your life that are no good for you. Become self-reliant. So that's it. Love y'all. Have a good night.